morning.
Welcome. I'm Shaya. I'm the director.
Oh,
CEO.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Melanie, the head of the marketing.
Shahir. Nice to meet you. It's pleasant to meet you all.
Well, we have a lot of job interviews today, so I'm timing it so we don't run out of time.
Okay.
Well, Shahir, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm feeling confident and pretty good. I mean, it's a beautiful morning. It's a bit cold outside, but we're here. I'm
Nice.
excited.
Well, this conversation will take about 10 minutes. First of all, I'm going to ask some personal questions because we would like to know more about you, who you really are.
All right, go ahead.
You. Well, I will start off asking the personal questions. First off, could you summarize in 2 or 3 sentences more about yourself, where you live, go to school, or working, etc.
Okay, first off about myself, as you can see on my CV, I'm 22 years old. I'm applying for the intern. I do really like the job. For the intern in marketing, I am spontaneous, I am a bit random, and also, it's who I am actually. Where do I live? Actually, I live in Rotterdam. It's a beautiful city, it's a student city. And I'm currently not working anywhere as a moment, so that's why I'm applying to your intern, because I think it's a good job possibility to start.
Okay, and in your interest in your CV, I saw that you're a musician and you like music. But what made you choose Vivienne Westwood, our company, our fashion company?
Well, actually, I think I see fashion and music have a lot in common when it comes to developing trends, and you have to stay trendy, you have to stay on top. That's the whole thing, and I think that's kind of an interest that piques me, because I'm kind of thinking very trendy. I'm thinking always in the future. So what will be? So I think fashion and music do have that in common, and I think I can convert knowledge of trends into fashion too, which would help with marketing.
Okay. Basically, you're saying that music is similar to fashion, but just
in the way
another.
in the way of working
Okay.
when it comes to marketing.
Okay. Well, and do you have previous work experience?
Yes, I actually worked as a bartender for
Okay.
a year
Mm-hmm.
at different locations. It was a company, and they host parties and stuff. So teamwork has always been my kind of thing.
Okay.
Well, I saw that. I also saw that in your cover letter. You also said it 1 minute ago that you love teamwork. But what's the thing that really shows so much about teamwork? Because you also mention it in your cover letter.
Thing is, I've always worked in teams. It's actually my life. It's bartending, musician. It's always a team. It's always a team effort. There's no individuality. So I enjoy the team. I enjoy teams because you get to exchange opinions, you get to exchange views, and you come to this amazing end product as a team, instead of working alone where you only have one opinion. So I like different opinions, so I can see where there's problem in, and then we can all fix it together, and that's what I like about team.
Okay. I really like that thought. How do you think that your previous work experience could help you fulfill this job position, this intern position?
Well, since a lot of people undermine bartending jobs, waiter jobs, I think it's a really stressful job. You always have to be hands-on, which is the thing about those jobs, and I think a marketing intern is kind of a hands-on job too. You have to think out of the box, solve problems on the spot, and that's what I like about the whole job thing.
Okay. And what do you think that this particular intern position can offer you?
Well, it does offer me first-hand the work experience, which is key to developing yourself as a person in Bachelor of Communication. It's part of the intern, and also lets you meet new people, new opportunities, and also a whole new. I apply for a fashion marketing intern, which probably you think is weird, but I think it's the perfect thing to do because it sets me apart from different people. Like people who rather choose an office job where it's just basic marketing for example. I would like to try my hand in fashion too, since it's something different. I feel like it could work in my benefit and in your benefit, because I get insight, I bring insight,
Mhm.
and then you give me insight, and I go back and I can apply those into my daily life.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I like what you already told about yourself, but could you tell us, like, what really are your strengths?
Strength. So actually, I'm very vocal, especially English. I love English, which is also a reason why I applied to your company. I'm very vocal in what I do. I think out of the box. I like thinking out of the box. Out of the box means like it sets you apart from different people. I also like to experience different kind of culture within the marketing department. So it's also like it's a starter job to begin with. So I expect myself to grow in it instead of me giving more. So I expect it's more of me growing at the moment, and and then getting to know what marketing really is.
Okay, well, that are your strengths. And which motto, so your life motto, describes your life perfectly?
Which life motto? Well, that's actually a pretty good question, because I'm actually a pretty random person.
Yes.
I like spur of the moment. What I say is, I don't know. I think always be random. I love being, random.
Do you have a example you being random? Something that's typically you.
But examples in workplaces is difficult to transfer, to talk about it at the moment, because from the top of my head I can't remember. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. It's like in the moment you do it, and then it's there. But yeah, it's that 10 seconds of brilliancy or randomness that makes it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but something that would be really relevant.
Okay, well, as you may know, we already got a great team for our marketing department. What do you got to offer us that will make our team stronger?
Well, before you hear any cliche stuff, as we say, I think it's strange. I mean, you often don't see guys applying for fashion marketing intern. So I think that what sets me apart, because I want to learn about, I want to learn about different stuff, and fashion seems like one of those things that's forever changing, especially the way the world is set up now. And I think I make a great addition to the team to bring my manly aspect into the fashion world, in your fashion world.
You're saying that you really would like to learn and grow, but what do you really have in yourself that makes the team really stronger? Like, do you have any like skills, professional skills?
Something that makes you unique.
Yes.
Well, actually, a lot of people, like when it comes to marketing, they think books. What sets me apart is I also do Photoshop and InDesign, which means I can contribute to designs. I can look at designs, and then from the top of my head give feedback to the designing team. How it would be more marketable to put something, a text on it, or etc. So I also have InDesign and Photoshop skills.
Okay, nice to know.
Okay, well, sometimes in the marketing world you have to take risks, and some risks may have big consequences, but obviously we are all people and we all make mistakes. Well, our company believes that you are allowed to fail once, but as long as you learn from it and as long as you fix it. Do you have an example from your life where you fail but it makes you stronger by fixing it?
Yes, actually, yes. I can totally relate that question to my first year in Bachelor of Communication.
Yes.
The first few months I had it hard, because I had it hard because I was failing classes, by the way, and then I decided no, I cannot fail. I feel like I was failing myself a lot, and then I was disappointed in myself for a long time. And I thought, no, I can't keep this up, and I have to, put the effort in. And I started putting effort in it, and I started seeing grades go up, and I was like, okay, this is really working. So I started putting more effort in it. I did my best the way I could, and then I passed my year, which was really nice. So I actually learned from it, from the mistakes. I was thinking more, the outside world interested me more than the school stuff, and then I decided, no, that is not what I would like to do for the future. So failure is not an option, let's put it that way.
So you don't give up quickly?
No, I don't give up quickly.
Okay, we're almost at the end, but I got one last question for you. We are all different, which means that we also got different needs. For example, I really don't like office work and I can't stay in the office for hours. But unlike me, Shayla may prefer to work in the office. What kind of worker are you?
Well, actually, I have a mix of both. I mean, some days we all have those days where we need to get out of the office. So, but not get out of the office in the way of staying home and be lazy. No,
yes.
that is not what we're doing. So if I do get out of the office, it's to run an errand, you know, look at stuff and then give feedback on it and then bring it back to the office. So that kind of stuff, like moving around the city, knowing which blocks, and you know, looking at fashion stores,
Still
see
working.
what they have, what's trending, what's not trending.
So you're inspirational work. You
Yes,
feed off inspiration.
yes, I feel yes. I love it. I can work in the office.
Mhm.
So if I can go out and then look for inspiration, give feedback, come back with feedback, and come back with ideas, it's perfect.
Okay. Thank you, and that's enough for now. I think you already answered a lot of questions that helped us. I don't have any questions left. Do you have questions,
I
Shayla?
have one question. Where do you see yourself within 3 years from now?
In 3 years from now, this session, this interposition for 6 months, as I say. 3 years now, I'll be first off finishing my studies,
Yes.
and then I would like to work up as a startup. It can be in public relations, and it also can be in marketing. But at the moment, communication is a broad subject, so I can go in different directions, and hopefully with your fashion intern position, I can grow myself into something more.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Do you also have any questions for us?
Oh no, not really. I have a picture of your company, and I quite enjoy, you know, the interview, and thanks for the opportunity.
Okay. Thank you for now. As you may know, there are a lot of candidates, so we have more interviews to go. We will call you in 2 weeks with the results.